Do vision boards really work? Is it just another trendy idea that everyone seems to be doing right now, or is there actual science behind it? And why do some people swear by vision boards while others just can't seem to be making them work in their favor? Today, I'm gonna break down what vision boards are, how and why they work, the science at their core, and also why they might not be working for some people. And hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll have a clear guide on how to work with your vision board to make your dreams come to life. Now, I've been making vision boards for the past 2 years now, and while so many amazing things came true, to the point that it's actually crazy how they came to life, and it still amazes me to this point, there are also some that didn't come true, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But first, very briefly, because you probably already know it, what is a vision board? A vision board is a collection of images, words, and symbols that represent the life you want to create. It's basically a visual representation of your goals, and it helps because we are visual beings. And for me, it was about everything from traveling to crazy places, actually getting close to people and forming really deep connections, a loving relationship, actually sticking to my exercising and meditating goals, even shoes and clothes at some point, funny enough, healing my inner child, achieving some of my career goals, and even finding my passion, the thing that lights me up every day. And for you, it can be anything from things on your immediate wish list to your biggest dreams in life. Now let's get into why vision boards work. So what I love most about it, the science. Our brains are wired to focus on what we repeatedly see. Now this is gonna get just a tiny bit nerdy, so if you're interested in the science behind vision boards, here it is, and if you're not, you can just skip to the next reason why vision boards work. So there's this bundle of nerves at our brainstem called the reticular activating system, and this system acts like a filter. It decides out of all the information you receive every day, and that's a lot of information, what information gets through and what gets ignored. And it always focuses on what you find important. Now, bear with me because it's gonna make sense with the vision boards in a second. You know that moment when you learn a new word and then you suddenly hear it everywhere? That's RAS at work. Or it gets weird, but when you talk with someone about eyebrows and then all you can see on the street is people's eyebrows, that's again RAS at work. Or another example that I've heard recently, say you want a red car. Suddenly you start seeing red cars everywhere, and it's probably the same amount of red cars on the streets that it was yesterday or the day before, but your brain suddenly started filtering out the noise and focusing on what's relevant to you, the red car, and now you start seeing everywhere. And now we get back to the vision boards. The same happens when you look at those pictures of your goals every day. You're basically telling your brain, this is important, this dream, this thing, and then your brain registers that and starts noticing in your life more opportunities, ideas, or connections that align with those dreams of yours. So what you're doing is priming your brain to see more of those opportunities that are already around you or that are coming naturally into your life. Now, attracting those things into your life, attracting those dreams into your life is a whole other thing, and it's quite big, so I'm gonna elaborate it in another video if you guys are interested. But now let's stick to the reasons why vision boards work. Now vision boards also work because of visualization, and how this works is when you're looking at those images of your goals and imagining yourself achieving them, your brain doesn't just see a picture. With a little bit of practice, it feels the emotions that come with having achieved that goal, like happiness, excitement, pride, or joy, or love, whether you're looking at your dream house, a picture of you graduating, having landed that dream job, or meeting your loved one. And here's the cool part. Visualization activates the same areas of your brain as if you're actually doing the thing. Like for example, if you're visualizing yourself giving a big presentation, your brain fires up the same pathways as if you're actually on that stage. It's so cool. It's like practice for your mind. And if you want to read some more into that, I'm gonna leave some links down below if you want to get a little bit nerdy with it. I know I do because it's so cool. It's almost unimaginable that this could be true, but it is. They have proven it in many studies. So if you want to check that out, I'm gonna leave it below. Now that's all some very cool theory, but if you actually want some guidance on how to create your vision board and how to make it work for you, you can check out my vision board kit. It's some snippets of the things I've been using to make my vision board every year, and then I realized I could actually make it into a kit to make it available for you guys. So it's a kit that contains some prompts, so some reflection questions to ask yourself before you make your vision board to realize what it is exactly that you want. Then some pretty powerful powerful affirmations that have helped me along the way, and I designed them in pictures and different aesthetics to match different color palettes of your vision boards because I really like an aesthetic vision board, and an action plan on how to start from zero and make your way to a vision board that will actually help you bring your dreams to reality this year. So if you're interested, you can either email me or check the link in the description. Now, there's a lot of people who swear by vision boards, myself included, but there's also some people that believe vision boards don't work, and they have a pretty good explanation to support what they're saying. But luckily, we have something that can counteract that. We have the solution. So let's break it down. So we've talked about how we can trick our brain into believing something is real by just visualizing it, because the brain fires up the same pathways when we're visualizing as if we're doing a real thing. And that's all well and good for our visualization purposes, but it can also have a negative effect because we're staring at those pictures of those goals. We imagine ourselves with a little bit of exercise. We imagine ourselves having achieved those goals. We feel the feelings, the excitement, the joy, the happiness, which leads to a reward response. And that means our brain relaxes as if it's already done the work because we're telling it, you're already there. You already have your dream high-rise apartment. You already have your dream job. You've already met your partner. And then naturally your brain relaxes as if it's already done the work, which is counterproductive because it stops noticing those opportunities we talked about, those ideas, those connections that align with your goals. It stops doing that. So here's what we can do to prevent that from happening, because we don't want that. They say it's not delusion if you pair it with action, and that's why vision boards should actually be called action boards, like Dr. Tara Swart encourages us to do, because dreams only happen when paired with effort. So we already have the first part, right? The vision board. The vision board then triggers our brain to notice the opportunities around ourselves. But at this stage, we have the opportunities, we see them, so we have to take action. We have to take the opportunities, we have to go the extra mile and put in the work because it's our goals. And dreams will remain at the dream stage until we pull them into our reality through taking action. So now we have the full circle. We have an idea, an intention, what we want to do, and then we put it on the vision board. We look at the vision board every day, which triggers our brain and the reticular activating system to understand that this is important, this goal, this idea. And then the brain starts noticing the opportunities around us that align with that goal of ours. And then the only thing we have to do is to take those opportunities, take action, and start working towards our goals. And boom, we manifested a few cool things in our lives. And then do that a few times in a row, you've manifested your dream reality. And it obviously sounds a little bit easier than it actually is to implement because it takes a little bit of exercise, and sometimes it even becomes frustrating because all those limiting beliefs start coming up when you're trying to visualize something nice. But I trust that you can do it with a little bit of exercise because, I mean, who doesn't want to create their dream reality? So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I sure did, talking about these things. So please consider subscribing if you found this interesting, if you want to see more of this. I really hope you've gotten some cool tips out of it. And also please comment down below if you want me to cover some other topics next, because I have so many ideas of things that I want to talk about, but I'd also like to stick to what you guys find interesting. So let me know down below. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!